Multiplication was at the heart of the Pregnancy Resource Center this year. We were inspired by the biblical story of Jesus feeding the 5,000 with simply 5 loaves and 2 fish. In the same way, we have experienced the richness and extravagance of God's love this year at the Pregnancy Resource Center. We opened the Madras Center, and we are now serving Jefferson County with the love of Jesus Christ. We acquired not 1, not 2, but 3 brand new ultrasound machines. They were donated to us through the extravagant love and support of those in our community. Our centers are thriving after the overturn of Roe v. Wade. We are serving women who are facing abortion decisions every single day, and we're doing it with grace, truth, and hope. Our volunteer base is growing, and they are building relationships with the women that they serve. And you, our donors and our supporters, the friends of the Pregnancy Resource Center, we thank you because you continue to pray and bless and support this ministry financially, and we truly couldn't do what we do without you. We stand in the gap for the men and the women and the unborn that we serve, really for one reason, and that reason is love. We love all of those who God brings to us so that we may serve them and encourage them and give them the hope that their lives might be multiplied with the goodness of His grace. We invite you to sit back and enjoy the stories of multiplications as it's played out in the lives of our clients.
What brought me here was just kind of looking for some support. I was 38 years old. I found out I was pregnant. It's my 4th child. I don't think I would have actually had an abortion, but all those options were laid out for me, and I was able to make a decision that was right for my family and I. I can't imagine if I had made a different choice. I look at her and it's scary. Thanks to the support I had here at the Pregnancy Resource Center and my family too, and they embraced the idea of me being pregnant for the 4th time. It all worked out.
Coming here to the Pregnancy Resource Center definitely gave me a lot of support that I didn't yet have because I hadn't told my family. My sister was the only one that knew, and her dad. The staff was just really welcoming and nice, and they gave me a lot of support. They prayed for me. They don't just offer like classes and education to the moms, but they make it like a whole family learning experience, like getting us ready to have a baby and making sure that we feel like we're ready for the baby.
The more videos that I watch, the more hopeful I am for the future, for my success as a mother, and for figuring out this little one. I just absolutely love this place. And so they were super welcoming, and I was really surprised that they even help you after. I mean, she's 6 months old, and this place has been a lifesaver.
I think what gave me hope really is just having so much support, knowing that you're not in this alone. I think knowing that no matter what challenges I was faced with, I had people that were there to like back me every step of the way.
My most basic need before coming to the center was maternity clothes, because it's so hard to find maternity clothes in stores, and they're very, very expensive. So I was just really glad that I was able to come here and just find a few pants and a few nice shirts to wear. I think watching the videos gave me a lot of hope. Hearing other women talk about going through the same thing that I'm going through made me realize that I'm not alone with my issues, and I'm not alone with my worries and my fears, and that there is good, that others are there for me.
This was our first baby, first pregnancy, so we really didn't know anything going into it. A lot of the information that we did learn was through the Resource Center, how our baby was growing inside of me, how to properly take care of myself, and then there was a really big focus on parenthood. My husband even, he wound up going through fatherhood coaching through the Resource Center. Our baby's almost 3 now, and my husband still references things he remembers learning through the fatherhood coaching classes and stuff, so just like helped us in a lot of ways, There's a lot of unknowns, and this place was just always here to help support us.
So I've been meeting with my fatherhood coach for 8 months already. The number one thing that has kind of stuck with me is being responsive. That's a huge one, because I'm someone that's, quick to speak, and I just think, making sure I'm going to be responsive to my daughter. They say it takes a village to raise a kid, and so it feels like having an organization, having the Pregnancy Resource Center specifically, was just having the people there fully available to us and to our needs. And then, you know, the educational videos and content that I've been going through with my fatherhood coach over the last 8 months or so, you put all that together, and there's just so much that has, you know, been there since the get-go.
I got a call that my son and his girlfriend, who'd been in addiction for years, had a baby. I didn't know that they were even pregnant. So I got a call saying the baby was born, and asked me, "Are you capable of taking her?" And I said, of course, yes. The last thing I thought I would be doing is raising a baby. And I was like, wow, where do I go for some answers? Where do I start? And so I kind of just knew that the Pregnancy Resource Center would be a place for some good information. And I came in and said, hey, I have a baby now. Now what do I do? They've been helping me out with information and resources, diapers and formulas, and told me, go to WIC, get enrolled with WIC, and so there's all these things that you don't think of. She's a beauty. She's thriving and growing and happy and loved, and she's perfect.
Knowing that I was pregnant and getting that first ultrasound that they offer you for free was amazing. They were just there for me. On day one, I came in, didn't know what to do, very emotional. They were there to listen to me, and that's really all I needed at that point. So,
las necesidades fueron lo de la beneficio de los pañales, que nosotros no tenemos cómo trabajar, entonces fue la necesidad de la ayuda que me pudieran ayudar con los pañales.
I'm 42 years old and I'm having my 6th girl, and there are still so many things I don't know about child raising and different things. I love the courses that the Pregnancy Resource Center has to offer. They've been super informative and helpful, and it's just like information that I've heard before all of a sudden clicked and made sense. And I was able to have a much healthier pregnancy, I believe, this time.
I found out I was pregnant at 43 years old. This is my rainbow baby with this gentleman. We have lost 2 since we've been together in our 6 years. Getting this surprise, it was scary. I mean, immediately scary. We were in the process of just realizing it was gonna be us and our 2 cats and our dog, and we were gonna go fishing and, just live. And within that first week, I came to visit my friend. She says, we have the opportunity for you to have an ultrasound here. We have these wonderful videos and programs that'll teach you and remind you of what it was like then. And that gave me hope in knowing that I wasn't alone in this. Baby was viable. This pregnancy could really happen. It's been a long 6 years with him, going through the trial and tribulation of bringing another human into the world, and we get to have this one. So it's changed my whole life. I mean, I look forward to coming and being in this building with these ladies, even if it's for 20 minutes just to say hi and check the food pantry. I've gotten diapers, wipes, clothing. I mean, I have a whole tote already loaded up with baby boy clothes. What a blessing. I mean, car seats, strollers, cribs, all these things are offered to us as clients.
Me han ayudado mucho los videos sobre la crianza de los bebés, porque cuando tuve mi primera bebé no sabía muchas cosas, y ahora que veo los videos me han ayudado mucho con mi segunda bebé.
There's so many resources beyond just like clothing and diapers. It's also a support team who's there for you through your pregnancy and will encourage you the whole way through.
Thank you, Pregnancy Resource Center.
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 Thank you, Pregnancy Resource Center.